ASUS just announced their brand new lineup of ROG Zephyrus gaming laptops, and I gotta say guys, I am freaking excited. The G series got a nice buff in features and specs, and their new Duo. I mean, have you seen this thing? It is absolutely absurd. Let's start with the G14 and the G16 laptops real quick. ASUS decided to keep the ultra-thin aluminum chassis that everyone loved so much, but made some meaningful upgrades. For starters, these laptops will be rocking NVIDIA 50 series laptop GPUs and either the new Panther Lake processors or AMD's next-gen Ryzen AI chips. You can either upgrade to an Intel Core Ultra 9 or up to a Ryzen AI 9 processor and up to an RTX 5080 laptop GPU on the G14. And on the G16, you can go up to an RTX 5090 laptop GPU because of its larger footprint and up to an Ultra 9 Panther Lake processor. So the G14 will come standard with a 16x10, 2880x1800 resolution, 120Hz OLED display, while the G16 will have a 2560x1600 resolution, so still the same aspect ratio, but slightly lower resolution. However, it will have a 240Hz refresh rate panel as opposed to only 120 from the G14. I don't know about you guys, but I personally do not like the 16x10 aspect ratio on any display because when you're watching content, you're gonna have those ugly borders on the top and bottom. And to keep up with all of these upgraded specs, ASUS has redesigned the thermal solution. The bottom vents will now have a circular design, which ASUS claims to improve airflow, and as a result, they were able to increase the total system power draw up to 40 more watts for the 5090 configuration, which I guess in theory will boost the performance of the laptop as well. Some other welcome changes on the G14 include USB Type-C with support for Thunderbolt 4, an upgraded full-size SD card reader, and faster RAM, up to 8533 megatransfers per second, up from only 8000 from last gen. The G16 will also have the same upgrades in addition to Bluetooth 6.0 and faster PCI Gen 5 NVMe speeds. And as far as aesthetics go, the slash lighting design has also been improved with a mirror finish and more lighting zones, which you can customize in the Armory crate. Oh yeah, the hinge design has also been improved for a more easier and smoother opening experience. But the biggest upgrade on these new Zephyrus gaming laptops is hands down the display. All of these now achieve the ROG Nebula HDR standard, which is capable of hitting double the nits of peak brightness. Receiving the ROG Nebula certification means the monitors have at least 120Hz refresh rate or higher, 3 milliseconds or less response time, and a 1440p resolution at the very minimum. But with the additional HDR badge, the monitors have to be certified with VESA Display HDR 1000 and True Black 1000 along with 1000 nits of peak brightness or higher. And this is huge for a laptop display. But without calibration, screens may suffer from color inaccuracies or overexposure. For example, if a display's peak brightness is too low, HDR highlights lose detail and shadows get lost, reducing contrast and depth. Same thing can be said with exposure. Bad calibration can cause the panel to misread light intensity, which results to blown out highlights and lost detail in bright and dark areas. But this isn't something you have to worry about when buying a laptop with an ROG Nebula HDR certification because they precisely calibrate HDR colors. It's also better for your eyes so you can watch content or game longer as it will strain your eyes less by minimizing harsh glare and reflections while maintaining consistent brightness and contrast. Now the Duo, on the other hand, is on an entirely different level. This also can be equipped with up to an Intel Core Ultra 9 Panther Lake processor, an RTX 5090 laptop GPU, and up to 64 gigs of DDR5 memory with up to 2 terabytes of Gen 5 NVMe SSD. It is a beast of a laptop, and it's gonna need those specs to push both of these insane 16-inch 3K OLED touchscreen displays. Each panel sports a 2880x1800 resolution, 120Hz refresh rate, and 0.2 millisecond response time. So it's not only ideal for productivity, but gaming as well. The detachable keyboard is connected via Bluetooth, and once you peel it off, the second OLED touchscreen is revealed, expanding your laptop setup. You can either flatten the laptop on the desk or use the built-in kickstand to lift the monitor up, transforming it into a stacked monitor layout. You can also tilt the monitor sideways and use it as dual vertical monitors, and there's also a tent mode, which is pretty cool for presentations. We also get a brand new stellar gray colorway with updated slash lighting, just like on the G14 and G16 laptops, Thunderbolt 4 connectivity, full-size SD card reader, and Wi-Fi 7. The new Zephyrus Duo is quite literally pushing the boundaries of what a laptop is capable of achieving, and I think this is going to be the perfect laptop for people on the go who absolutely need more than one screen to get work done. We still get the ROG Nebula HDR certification on both displays, and it's able to reach up to 1000 nits of peak brightness with incredible contrast. However, the only downside with the Duo is the refresh rate. It's 120 Hz, which doesn't make much sense considering it's got an RTX 5090 laptop GPU in here. Both the monitors won't be able to take advantage of the GPU's performance, especially if you're hitting over 120 FPS. The monitor in this case is essentially bottlenecking the GPU's performance. A 240 Hz display would have made more sense with these specs, but there might be engineering limitations here with the dual OLED display. Personally, I think an RTX 5080 or even an RTX 5070 Ti would have made more sense with this configuration, because I feel like this is more of a productivity laptop than a gaming one, but it's still pretty cool for gaming. Like, imagine you have your Twitch chat on the bottom and you're gaming on the top display. Like, it's still pretty decent for gaming, but with the 120 Hz refresh rate, I feel like you're gonna be bottlenecked on some games. Either way, some very exciting stuff happening over at ASUS ROG. Let me know what you guys think about the G series laptops or even the new Zephyrus Duo in the comment section down below. Which of these would you take home? As always, if you want to learn anything about the laptops, I'll drop a link to it down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.